Hey everyone, welcome to our daily gratitude and affirmation practice. Thank you so much for being here. Number one gratitude, the sunrise was so beautiful today. Hopefully you'll get to see it over here. A little bit, anyways. Number two, I got myself all the ingredients to make whippy pies. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Look at all of that. I got myself the ingredients to make whippy pies, so I'm making it for one of my old roommates, make it for my current roommates, make it for my family, make it for David and Stacy. I think that's it. I think that is it. Maybe one of my other friends too, who lives in the area. But did that last night. And then number three, look at the sun. Oh, so pretty. Morning. I took my stuff to the tailor's yesterday, so I had two coats. One of them is sentimental, and then I have my blanket that I use every day, which the threading and the stitching is coming out. So took all three of those to the tailor's yesterday. The guy works magic, I tell you. So gonna get that done, and number four for the day, we're implementing something at work that's gonna help propel all of our projects, so I'm excited for that. I love just improving and testing and making things more efficient. It's one of my favorite things to do. Number five, got the rest of the food prepped yesterday. I don't think there's anything I need to do today. Hamburger meat, and probably setting up for the next round of almond milk. But compared to everything else I had to set up, I would say that's pretty decent. Number six. So I'm easing my way back into the diet, but I am grateful have taken a decent break from it. My body is not as happy, but I think I'm figuring out which reactions are the actual sensitive reactions and which ones are just, maybe I just don't eat a lot of this food. Look at that sunrise. Let me turn you guys around. Oh, look at that. Number six, I am grateful that it's Thursday. I am looking forward to sleeping in this weekend. Number seven, podcast today. Looking forward to that. Should be good. Number eight, I am hanging out with my family on Friday. I have everything. I got bread last night. I'm making whippy pies today. And what was the other thing? The delicata squash. I'm gonna cut up and I'll probably cook there just so that it's nice and warm and fresh. So got a lot going on for the day. Number eight, we're gonna start heading back. Oh, the sun. Ooh. So I'm gonna put in for some days off because my friends from the UK, they're coming over to the US early February. So I'm excited to see them. Obviously, with them being out of the country, we don't get to meet up too often, but I'm really excited to go see them and hang out with them for a little bit. Number 9, one of my other really good friends that I met on the trip, I talked with her last night. We talked all about the trips we want to go on, talked about, where we're going to meet up with people. So it'll be good. I'm really excited for this year coming up. I think this is going to be a year of many blessings. My life is already blessed, but it's going to be in a different way. I feel very good about it. And 10 for the day. I feel like there was something else that I did yesterday I'm grateful for. I don't know. We'll do 10. I'm so grateful for self-growth. I am grateful that I am continuously challenging myself to see things from a different perspective, to utilize the lessons that I've given you guys. Oh, and also in the number 11, I got to talk to my aunt very briefly. And same lesson I gave you guys, I was talking to her about. It's interesting how some of us go through very similar life themes and stories and are at a similar place in life. But here we have it. I really enjoy connecting with people. I'm just so grateful for the connections I do have in life, and I'm looking to expand that out next year. So those are my gratitudes. We'll do the affirmations first. Number 1, as always, I'm divinely guided and supported. I can ask for help whenever I need it. I humbly ask for help today. Number 2, I love myself deeply, fully, and completely. Number 3, I'm freaking powerful, and I powerfully show up as a co-creator of my present reality, and all of my deepest desires are now here for me to interact with. Number 4, sleep is my divine practice. Deep, refreshing, peaceful, healing, soul-refreshing sleep, uninterrupted sleep is available to me each and every night. I commit to every night. Number 5 for the day. 5 for the day. Let's pick a new one. Any energy available to me, I absorb, soak up, transmute, and utilize for powerful shifts. Number 6 for the day. I'm not going to stress. Everything's being worked out for my ultimate good. I can just be in a state of fun, receiving, and play. Number 7, my deepest desires, love comes naturally and easily and effortlessly to me. Ooh. And I am effortlessly loved. Number 8, let's go. Today's a brand new day, fresh start. The day is young, or if you made it through the day, you can shift and change to what you want to be at any single moment in time. Number 8, also happy Thursday, guys. We're here at Thursday. I love Thursdays. Friday Eve, as I tell my team. I've told my team that so much that they now just, whenever we greet each other on calls, they're like, hey, happy Wednesday, happy Thursday Eve. And I'm like, yes. I even got some of the team yesterday. One of my team members, Michael, he was like, happy Friday, everyone. He goes, I know it's Thursday Eve, but I was like, that's the mentality we want. Every day feels like a glorious Friday. Where are we even at? 7? We'll just do 7. 7. Anything that is not healthy for me, is not for me, I lovingly release. And anything that I need to strengthen, I lovingly sit with and let flow through me and transmute into something else. Number 8. Breathe easily and deeply in this sanctuary of bliss, peace, protection where I powerfully reside. Number 9. I am a goddess, and I am in my goddess energy. Or if you're watching this and you are a guy, you are a god, a king, and you are in your king energy. See how the day shifts, you know? A 10 for the day. For the day, I set down old thought patterns, beliefs, and ways of being that were keeping me out of alignment, and I choose to see them with clarity. Kind of goes with our message yesterday, you know? Or this whole theme of the week, using emotions as the tools and the signals that they are. I was even thinking this morning, and while the answer hasn't popped to the forefront of my mind yet, I was even thinking about regret. Like, how can regret be used as a strength? And I feel like regret's a combination of many emotions. I think like sometimes either sadness and disgust, sadness and longing or desire, sadness and guilt. I think regret's a little bit harder for me to pinpoint for me what emotion that is, and then what would be the alternative to that I could use. I'll let you guys know though. But follows the theme of utilizing that, our own concept of our own power and what we've associated with that given our upbringings and what we've been exposed to. And the message of today, I had one earlier today. Let's slow down and it'll come to me. Still no deer though, guys. I don't know where the deer have gone. I do think it's crazy though. Do you see how some of these bushes still have leaves? All right, maybe that'll be tomorrow's message because it was so good. It was like a perfect continuation. But, you know, the bushes kind of reminded me of another thought. So maybe this message is supposed to come through before. How do you still grow in environments and situations? How do you still grow in this present moment where it feels like you feel like you're in a tight box? You feel like the space isn't for you. It's a space you don't want to be in. How do you continue to set your mindset on growth and really taking the power that's in the situation and utilizing it? We think that, you know, we walk into different places, it feels energetically a certain way. And we think that we only want the good energy, right? The good vibes, the energy that like really makes us, like pumps us up, makes us feel the best about ourselves. You can utilize any type of energy, any type. It's just a little bit harder to transmute denser, I guess if you look at it, darker energy. But in order to be that person, you have to be really solid within yourself and just have a confidence that there is energy and lessons and information for you to utilize where you are. So, whatever situation you're in, when we go through the tides and we get into those situations where it's not great, it's not ideal, it's not what we want, Could be job related, relationship related, friend related, family, environments. When life throws you that unexpected curveball, are you sitting there and feeling like you're underneath everything? Or are you starting to look at it like, you know what? There is so much potent energy here. What do I want to utilize that on? What am I needing to utilize that on? And how am I going to utilize that? I don't know if you guys know, but death energy is the most powerful energy. I had a lot of messages come through about that, I don't know, a couple of months ago. And it's something I never thought about before. The fact that death can be so powerful. And there are moments. You ever get a moment in life where you're just like, I just want to die. Like, I don't want to be here. This is awful. Get me out. What if we started looking at that as a true thought and statement? True in the sense that, like, your body, your spirit, like, wants to die in an energetic sense. And utilize that in a rebirth process. I think we look at that sometimes and we're like, oh my gosh, like, I'm in a really bad spot because I'm thinking and feeling that way. But I almost wonder if that's more of a normal state of being, given the circumstances that you are in, where you're so close on the precipice to having a rebirth that your body's like, yes, like, come on, we're right there. There's so much power in a rebirth and in utilizing that energy and freshness and, like, advancing in that way. So if you find yourselves in situations where you feel it's just weighing on you and you're underneath it, start looking at it like, wow, that's a lot of energy. That's a lot for me to utilize. There's a lot of stuff here. Guarantee you no one else is taking that energy. You take that energy. And when the situation shifts and you feel like you're no longer underneath it, you've already worked through some of that energy and you don't even realize it. That's what happens. And so you're taking this situation, and the quicker that you get to the point of, like, all right, I'm going through a death, I'm going to use this, and you start transmuting it, the easier that shift is what I've realized in my life. And having those thoughts of, like, oh my God, like, I just want to die, like, this is too much. That's a huge confirmation that you work through that, you're on the right track. Remember, death energy is the most powerful energy. There is huge potency that comes with that. You know, and the last thing I'll say on that, if anyone's ever lost someone close to them, I have, but think about it. Even in that, you know, if your religious beliefs leads you to that there is a soul and you go somewhere, how powerful is that? We think of death as a really difficult thing for us, but think about how amazing it is that if you believe you have a spirit and it just separates and it leaves and it does whatever it does, it transfers out, does something. Like, do you know how much energy that probably takes? You literally gave up life to go do that. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on this. This is a relatively new concept that I've been shifting my perspective on. Again, why not? Why would you ever put yourself in a state where things have so much power over you that you can't do anything? Sometimes. All right, guys. Well, love you. What are you grateful for? What are you affirming? How are you doing? Let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys later. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Happy Thursday. All right, bye everyone.